Hi guys, so I hope everyone's doing well today. Um, few things real quick as we get started is we're going to go over a few of the things that you're going to need to be able to access as this year goes, especially starting off. The first thing that you need to be able to get to is you need to be able to go onto the Southeast Whitfield High School page. Um, there, you will be able to find. You just click the first one that should pop up there. Get in there. My internet is super slow. Okay, so once you get into the homepage, you should be able to scroll down, and there's going to be a page that says Teacher Websites. Make sure to click on that. Okay, so once you get onto this page, once it loads, you're going to see that it's basically an Excel chart that has all the teachers listed. So, if, obviously you have other teachers besides me. So, any of your teachers that you have will have a website posted on here, so you'll be able to find it. Okay, so if you scroll down, let's see, right now my name is number 62. You'll click on that and then click on the hyperlink and it'll take you straight to my page. Okay, so here is going to be my page for you and your parents to both access. There's a little bit about me. Contact information is right down here. Okay, so the first things first is your syllabus. Okay, so whether or not you have me for world history or U.S. history, both of them will be labeled uh, and listed right here for you to be able to click on as a resource. We'll wait for those to pull up here in just a second. Understand that both of my syllabuses are pretty similar when it comes to the rules and when it comes to exactly what I expect from you. So what we'll go ahead and do is we'll go over the syllabus together. Like I said, they're both going to be roughly the same. So I wouldn't stress too much on whichever one I click on. Okay. Let this load for you real quick. Okay, so first things first, try to zoom in on it a little bit for you here. Okay, you need to understand, okay, parents as well, that I'm going to have office hours Friday from 9 to 10 a.m. and then again from 1 to 2 p.m. Okay, I'm doing this so that if you need to join a Google Classroom or a Google Meet, especially for you virtual learners on Fridays, you can do that in the morning and then I'll have another one in the evening or vice versa. It doesn't matter. But all students will be able to do this. I'm going to create a Google Classroom, and once we do this, the next time that you check into this page, I'm going to have the code to that Google Meet that you can find. I also have the code to that Google Classroom so you can get on there, sign up for it, and that way you'll be able to speak to me on Fridays if you have any questions, if you have any concerns. Okay. As we go through this real quick, understand that we're going to be able, we are going to have to be able to cooperate with each other. Okay, and that's not just for me, but that's for you to your other teachers. That's for you to me. That's for me to your parents. That's for all of us. Okay, obviously, COVID has changed our lives. It's changed the way we're going to do things, and it's also going to change the way we learn. Okay, a lot of the stuff that we're going to do this year will be online. You'll have to turn in online. Okay, for those of you who will be in class with me, we'll get to do a little bit more hands-on stuff. But obviously, for you virtual learners, that'll be a little bit different. Okay, I'm going to try to stick with the same 40, 40, 20 percentile, for your grade. Our unit tests are definitely going to be 40% still. Your assignments, your quizzes, your class homework, all that stuff will be 40% as well. Okay, so just make sure you do the work, guys. I'm not a very hard grader. If you've had me before, you will know that. Due dates. So the way due dates will work. So if you are listed for me, say you're in cohort 1 and I see you on Monday. Okay, your due date is going to be the same as cohort twos on Tuesday, and those dates will rotate, and you'll have 1 week. Okay, you'll have essentially 1 week to do your work. If you're a virtual learner on Friday, you'll go from Friday to Friday, and that's how long you'll have to turn in the work for me. Okay, starting off this year, this first week, we're not going to have a lot of work to do, just so everybody can kind of get comfortable, can kind of adjust a little bit to this. So tests and quizzes will be given on ZipGrade. Okay, we'll go over that more as we get into probably the second to third week of classes. We haven't finished setting that up completely just yet, but once we do, we'll definitely make sure that everybody has their own personal code, and that's where our test will be given. There'll be multiple choice. There might be an instance where there will be a short answer question. Okay. So if you're going to be in class, it's good to keep track of your stuff. I know that reality doesn't always do that. I myself, when I was in school, like to just stuff things in my bag and didn't really keep up with stuff. But please, as you can see here, just kind of keep your stuff in order if possible. Please, just make sure you're keeping track of your stuff. Here's the grade scale: 100 to 90 is an A, 89 to 80 is a B, and so on. You can see that there. All right, so the textbook, if we do anything out of the textbook, if you'll notice on my Google site right here, so let's say you're in world history, we'll let that load. Like I said, Wi-Fi is terrible. You can actually click right here on the book, and that should take you straight to the book that we'll be using for the class. If we ever use it, I highly doubt we will, but if we do, that's where that'll be. Parents, you'll also be able to find that. Okay, another thing, if we're going through this, is you see YouTube. Obviously, we're going to be using the internet. I doubt that we'll be going to the library as much. I'd like to show some DVDs, but it's going to really depend on how much time we get in class, which right now is only 90 minutes a week, and the rest will be you on your own. Okay, so I will show you on my website. If you click here, and this is also in the US tab as well, if you click right here, you'll be able to click on the YouTube sign, and that'll take you straight to my personal YouTube channel. Now, understand that if I do any kind of screencastify, which is what I'm doing right now, you guys will be able to see it listed on my YouTube channel, and that'll be something for you. That'll be your resource, and I'll put those directions on your Google Classroom as well. And like I said, if you have any questions, we can talk about that later, or we can meet up with our Google Meets on Friday. So, all right. So going through this some more. Okay, so I have some classroom rules. Okay, the big three is just respect yourself, respect each other, the school, and the teacher. Do not move my desk. Do not get behind my desk personally. And please don't touch the air conditioner. Understand it's probably going to be cold in my classroom just because I'm a big guy. I get hot. Okay, I like for the room to stay kind of chilly. Like I said, if you've had me before, you'll understand that. But if not, you're more than welcome to bring a jacket. You can bring blankets, whatever. Just don't be sharing them, obviously, with everything that's going on. Our desk and stuff in the classroom will be set up to where you guys have a space between each person, and it'll alternate. Okay, and you will have to stay in whatever seat that you're assigned in. Okay, that just goes for you to understand that if one of you accidentally gets COVID, okay, and maybe you come to school and you expose someone else, we have to know who was around them so we can check you out as well. Okay, please understand that. Okay, another thing is don't be cheating. It's going to be very easy to cheat with things being online. Try to do the work yourself. Okay, don't be, dependent on other people to do your work for you. You need to be able to do this on your own. Okay, turn everything in on time. Okay, you're given a week to do this stuff. Okay, if you can't turn in that stuff within a week, I am going to count off points, and that's not to be mean. It's just the fact of you're going to have to get this done. Just because you're at school 2 days a week doesn't mean that the other five you're not doing anything at home. Okay, you need to be doing your schoolwork. That's how this year is going to work. Okay. Okay, failing grades. If anything starts to happen, we can discuss it. We can work on it, but don't get too far behind. And don't wait till the end of the semester to be like, hey, I'm failing and I don't know why. Okay, I'll probably approach you before then and check on you, make sure that's going okay. But if not, you need to approach me. Okay, we need to be able to communicate with each other about that stuff. All right, the big thing is cell phones. Okay, I'm going to have a holder in the front of the room. The first thing you should do when you come into school is you should go straight to the board and put your phone in one of those holders. Okay, it doesn't matter which one you put it in, but your phone needs to be up there, and you're not going to be able to charge it in my classroom. Okay, please understand that cell phones have become a problem. It's all right for you to go without them. Now, there's going to be days when I say keep your phone, okay? But every day you should just come straight in. That should be automatic. Put it up. If I catch you with your cell phone, even though you know you were supposed to have already put it up there, I will turn it into Mr. Lente. Okay, restrooms in my class. Okay, you can go to the restroom. I'll have a student sign in and sign out sheet. Okay, considering you're only going to be in my class like 13 times, 12 times this semester, and 12 the next, you're only going to be allowed 3 bathroom passes a semester. Okay, and those need to be in extreme situations. Okay, I don't have a lot of time for you to be out of class. You don't have a lot of time for you to be out of class. We only get 90 minutes with each other face to face if you are in class. So please just be respectful of that. Stay in class. It's all right. I promise you can go in between the bells. It's not a big deal. You can have food and drinks in my class. I don't care. I mean, obviously, I do a lot of snacking myself, but understand that if it becomes one of those things where I'm having to clean up after you and you're leaving it laying around everywhere, that's not going to work out too well for you or for me. And also the cockroaches. Those things look like dinosaurs in my room. So please do not do that to me. Okay. If you have any type of first aid problems, contact me. Attendance, they'll handle that in the attendance office, but also that'll also coincide with the student handbook. So you need to make sure that you have read the student handbook. That'll be passed out on the first day of school. It also need to be signed and brought back to school. Okay, makeup work. Any test can be retaken, failed, or missed. So if you failed it or if you missed it that day, you have 15 school days before the current term is over. Okay, so what I'm going to do for that means that before the end of the semester, you have up until 15 days before it ends to retake any test you want to retake. Okay, I'm not going to make it to where, oh, you failed. Okay, hate it. I hate that for you. No, I'm not going to do that to you. Okay, if you fail a test, you can come to me, talk to me, and you can retake it. Like I said, I'm not out to get you. I want the best for you, and I want you to have the best grade possible in my class. Okay. Extra credit. There will be multiple opportunities to gain extra credit points on my assignments. Like I said, if you've had me in last year, you'll know that there's a lot of extra credit opportunity at the end of my test. Sometimes up to 10 to 15 points worth of extra credit. Guys, that is an extra letter grade on your test grade. Okay, so make sure you pay attention to that. Make sure you pay attention. We'll talk about it before the test. Okay, I'm not going to send you into the test blind on your extra credit questions. I want you to be able to get that. Okay. Last thing is if I have to get onto you in the classroom, one, just chill out. You don't need to just keep being a hassle with me. Second of all, if I have to do it again, I'm going to send you, I'm going to write you up. Okay, I'm not going to keep dealing with people being disruptive during class, especially, like I said, when we don't have time for it. Okay, read the student handbook. Also, okay, so the tentative agenda. Okay, so all rules and schedules are subject to change. So obviously, we know with Corona and how things have happened that these kind of things can change at any moment. So please understand that things may change if, say, we're going to school, boom, they say, okay, let's shut it down. Obviously, everybody will become a virtual learner. Okay, so things may change, due dates may change, but that's okay. We can work through it together. We can work around it. It's not going to be a big deal. I promise, guys. Okay. Also, there's going to be one last page on this. Okay, I'm not going to read it out loud to you, but if you look right here, okay, you can add this to your overall grade. But please, once you get this, okay, you need to print this, sign it, and bring it in. Okay, I'm not going to be able to print it all for you and give it to you in class, so just go ahead and print it and bring it in. I'll give you up to 2 weeks to turn this in. Okay, meaning you have the first week of school that you're there, and then I think, let's see, September, if I'm not mistaken, it's going to be, Let's see. Okay, so it's going to be September 11th. I'll give you until then to print this, turn it in. Okay, notice your parent needs to sign this as well. Okay, I need your parent to sign this, okay, as well as you sign this. Okay, so if you could, you print your name here and then your parent sign it right here, date it, and bring it to me. But keep the rest of your syllabus. Okay, I hope everybody's easy with that. Okay, I hope I've covered everything so far. Like I said, with the YouTube channel, you'll be able to find it here, and you'll access that through my Google website. Okay, also know for you parents, okay, you're not going to be able to have direct access to their Google Classroom. Okay, but what I've done for you is I've posted the Google Calendar on the website. So at any time you are free to go on here, and when you go to World History or U.S. History, okay, I'll click on U.S. History so you can see that one as well. If it'll load, give it a second. The calendar will be there as well. Okay, so you'll be able to scroll down. Calendar should pop up right here. Okay, what this means is if I post anything that is due, which I will on Google Classroom, it'll also pop up onto the calendar. This helps you keep track of your child's work, child's past due dates. Okay, so if you call me and you're like, "Hey, my kids fell into class," and I'm gonna say, "Well, they didn't turn this in," and then you're gonna say, "Well, how long did they have to do it?" You'll be able to look and see, okay, they were given from the 31st all the way until September of the next week to turn it in. Okay, be aware that you have this resource to look at. You also have me to contact at any time. Okay, on my syllabus, okay, if you want to look at it again, here's my contact information. This is the school's number right here. You can call them and they will direct you to my classroom. Okay, right here is my email address. You're more than welcome to email me. Trust me, I like to talk to parents. I like to know that parents are involved and they want to know more about what their kid is doing. Okay, okay. So the next thing and the last thing for this week is I'm going to be posting things on your Google Classroom. Okay, so if you'll notice, I have it listed as such. I have first period world history, third period world history, fourth world history. Okay, you know your schedule. You know what days you come to see me. Okay, understand that if you're in my fourth period world history class, everybody, whether you're in cohort 1 or cohort 2, is added to this Google Classroom. And that's just because if I had to create a Google Classroom for every cohort, that would be a lot of posting and reposting. Okay, so I'm going to try to post that for you guys. Like I said, I haven't created a Google Classroom just yet for the virtual learners. I will. I will have that posted, and you will be able to look, and I will have it named something like Virtual Learners, Coach Clore's class. Okay, and here's where you will see it. Okay, everybody will need to sign up for that class. Okay, whether or not you're in first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, you'll need to sign up for that because I want it to be to where all of you can sign up for it. Okay, I'll have it posted, and I'm going to post the class code that you'll see right here. I'll have that posted on the syllabus so that you guys can sign up for it. And then there will also be a link for you guys to click on Fridays. So all you'll have to do is click on Virtual Learner. Like I said, it's not on here just yet, but you'll be able to click on Virtual Learner, and then you'll be able to click the Meet link. And like I said, I'll be on there from 9 to 10, and then again from 1 to 2. Okay, so please, if you have any questions about anything, one of the other teachers posted a thing the other day. It was a great quote. It said, "Please be nice to your teachers. We are building the airplane as we fly." Okay, that's how this is going. Okay, there's nothing set in stone. There's no one way to teach this stuff. Some teachers will be a lot more organized about it than others, but that's okay. Okay, we're all going to get through this together. If you have any questions, please contact me. Like I said, you can contact me on my email or you can call the school at any time. So please, please, please be patient. Let's work together, okay, and go Raiders. Thanks, guys.